Hey you guys, it's Yolanda here from My Pretty Brown Doll and My Crochet Life. I'll leave links to both down below, but I wanted to come and show you guys, as you can see from the title, what I finished with the Red Heart Super Saver Stripes yarn. So it's been a little while since I did like my first impression of the yarn, and I'll leave a link to that video as well, because I did a first impressions not only of the stripes but also of the Red Heart Super Saver ombre. And I still have the ombre. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with the ombre yet, but with the stripes I already knew, or I had an idea of what I wanted to do with the stripes yarn. So here's the thing, Red Heart has like a whole bunch of different projects that you can do both with ombre and the stripes. So they have like a whole little separate project list specifically for that yarn. But when I went through the project list, it was some of the typical things that I thought I would see. So it was like, you know, the hats, a baby hat, a hat for an adult, a beach bag, a blanket, and they're all very pretty, all great projects. But in my mind, of course, because I'm like on this amigurumi kick, I definitely wanted to see how it would work up as in an amigurumi project. My first thought that came to mind, I don't know if you guys remember like when the giraffes, the real big giraffes were super popular, and they may still be popular, but I haven't seen them as much as I used to see them, like when everybody was making those giraffes. And a lot of people would use variegated yarn or some type of stripe yarn to make theirs, so they would like be all these different colors and they would be really, really cute. So that was the first thing that came to my mind, but I knew I didn't want to do a giraffe. I was like, no, it's been done. I don't want to do a giraffe. I had thought about doing like a monkey, and I was like, well, the monkeys have been done before as well, but it probably would still be cute. But no, don't want to do a monkey either. So then I was on the search for like the perfect amigurumi project. I was like, what are you going to do? Like, I know I want to do amigurumi, but what am I going to make with this striped yarn? And like, it couldn't be, well, it could be a doll, but I was like, I don't think I want to do a doll. I want to do something that would really, truly show off the color of the yarn. So then it came down to two projects. It was either going to be an owl or what I finally decided to make. And I may still make the owl because I think the owl would be really, really cute. But this is what I decided to go with. I decided to go with a cute little elephant. And how gorgeous is this stripes yarn? I do still have to put the little tail on. I made the tail, but in doing this video, I just realized that I didn't sew the tail on. So I'll leave a picture of it with the tail on. Now, this pattern is a pattern that I got from the All About Amy website. It's not necessarily her pattern. I think it's a French pattern that she translated. And so this is on All About Amy's website, and I'll leave a link below. This is the Red Heart Super Saver Stripes in the color Flamenco Stripe. It is absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And the thing about it is, this turned out way better than I even expected. Like, I knew that it was gonna do like the color change. I knew and understood that. But I was thinking that, like with the other stripes yarn, it would be a situation where, you know, it just bluntly goes from one color straight to the next. And this yarn does that, but because they chose such beautiful coordinating colors, it's hard, like they just kind of blend right in together. So the starkest change is, of course, this navy blue color here. And, you know, that's the starkest change. But the rest of them kind of just blend one right into the other. And like I said, that blue, you can definitely tell when it changes from the blue to a different color. But the other colors just blend so well together. And I really like this pattern because the pattern is a seamless design. So you don't have to sew on the like the limb, like the little legs separately. The only part you actually have to sew on is the ears. That's the only thing that you really have to sew on with this pattern. Everything else, the construction of it is done seamless, so it all just kind of flows right together. But I absolutely love this. Of course, I had to give her lashes. Of course, she had to have lashes for days. So she has little lashes, but I just love her. I like the yarn definitely made her pop. The yarn definitely brought her to life. I've actually done this pattern before. I did it in like a solid gray, and then I did like some little pink accents on it. But this yarn, I mean, seriously, I didn't have to do anything but crochet. I used a 3.25 millimeter hook. In the pattern, they say to use a 2.25. I don't even think I own a 2.25, so yeah, I wasn't gonna be able to use a 2.25. But I love the way the 3.25 worked up. That stitch definition is absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. The only con that I have about this yarn, and it's my con about any yarn that does this, is that it does tend to split. But other than that, like, go get you some Red Heart Super Saver stripes. And this is coming from a person who is not a Super Saver fan. Like, I rarely have Super Saver on my shopping list. Like, it is rare for me to be like, oh, I'm going to the store to get Super Saver. But I will go get Super Saver stripes because, again, this is so freaking pretty. And it is Super Saver. So the question that a lot of people say is like, is it rough? Here's the thing. If you are used to working with softer yarn, yes, this is going to be not as soft as what you're used to working with. I will say that. But it is not so rough that I wouldn't put this against my skin. Like, it's not like, oh, I can't rub it because it's so rough. No, it's not that. And if you need to, like, if you definitely can soften it up. Like, you can throw it in the gentle cycle of your washing machine and soften this up if you felt like you needed to do that. I didn't, and this is still a nice plush elephant. It is still something that I could see like a little baby, you know, snuggling with. It's not like so rough that you wouldn't want it against your baby's skin. So I would definitely not say that. It is, and again, the color payoff, I mean, seriously, who cares how it fits? Who cares? Like, the color payoff is so awesome that doesn't even matter that it's a little rough to me. That doesn't even matter, because they nailed it with the colors. They nailed it with the colors. So like I said, this is Red Heart Super Saver Stripes. This is the Flamenco stripe color. This pattern is by, or the pattern I got from All About Amy. Like I said, this is a it's a French pattern that she translated. I wouldn't say that the pattern is difficult. Of course, it's amigurumi. It's all single crochet. I will say that because it is a seamless design, you do have to pay attention to the pattern a lot because there's a lot of increasing and a lot of decreasing to get this effect, to create this effect. And so, yeah, I am super, super, super excited about this baby. I don't know if I'm going to keep her for myself or if I'm going to do an auction or if she's going to be in my Etsy shop. I haven't decided yet. I do also have 2 more skeins of the Red Heart Super Saver Stripes. I think one skein I will do the owl to see how the owl turns out. And then I may do another elephant because this is so freaking cute. I may do another elephant. But that's it, you guys. That is what I did with my Red Heart Super Saver Stripes yarn. Like I said, if you don't have this in your stash, I would highly, highly, highly recommend it. Thanks for joining. Thumbs up if you liked the video. If you haven't subscribed, you should subscribe. Like, why haven't you subscribed? Subscribe. I don't do YouTube often. I'm trying to do it more often. But I do it enough that you should subscribe. All right, you guys. Thank you again for watching, and we will see you next time.